Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. In this video, we will learn about child to parent communication in LWC. In our previous video, we explored parent to child communication using a fun family dinner example. If you missed that video, I've attached the link in the description or you can find it in the iCards. In this session, we will cover what is child to parent communication in LWC? What is the role of custom events in this communication? How to pass data from child to parent? How event bubbling works with a practical demonstration. Let's try to understand child to parent communication in LWC. In LWC, child components communicate with their parent components using custom events. Think of it as a child component saying, "Hey parent, I am done with the task." That's exactly how it works. The child sends a signal, also known as event, to the parent. The parent listens for the event and reacts accordingly. Now, let's understand custom events. Custom events allow us to create and dispatch our own events, much like standard events. Example, on click, on key up, etc. Why exactly do we need custom events? Standard events doesn't always meet specific requirements such as passing data or performing particular actions. Custom events offer flexibility to create our own event names, attach extra information to events, control whether the event should bubble up through the DOM tree or pass through the shadow DOM boundaries. For a better understanding of the DOM, I have created a separate video which you can find the link in the description or in the iCards. Here is the syntax of custom events. Here, bubbles determine if the event bubbles up the DOM tree. It is defaulted to false. Here, data holds whatever data you want to pass with the event. Once the event is created, you use this .dispatch event to dispatch the event. The event name must always be in lowercase. This is a web standard since HTML attributes are case insensitive. Using lowercase ensures consistency and avoids issues. Let's look into an example. First, let's understand calling a parent using a custom event. In this example, we will create a model component where the parent component opens the model, the child component sends an event to close the model. Here is the code walkthrough. Here, I have tried creating a child component. In this component's HTML file, I have got this model content from the Salesforce Lightning Design System. Here you can see that I am using an on-click event. In the JavaScript file, we create a custom event with this event. Once the event is created, we will dispatch this event. Here, I have named the event name as close. Once done, I have tried creating a parent component. In this component, I have added a button to open the model. I have used directives to display the model conditionally. Here, inside the template, I have invoked the child component. If you observe here, I am using onClose event and assigning it with an event name. Here's how it works. When you click on Open Model button, the isModelOpen boolean value in the parent is set to true, displaying the model. Inside the model, clicking the Close button dispatches the close custom event. The parent component listens to this event and sets isModelOpen back to false, closing the model. Here are the key takeaways. Custom event enables communication from child to parent in LWC. We use custom events to pass data or trigger actions in parent component. We always use lowercase for event names for consistency. Now let's look how we can display data when closing the model. In this example, we will display a message dynamically when the model is closed. In the child components JavaScript file, I am using the detail object to pass data. I have created a variable named message and assigned it a string value. In the parent component JavaScript file, I have created a variable named message. Inside the event handler, I am dynamically updating the value of message. When the child component emits the custom event, the parent component receives the detail object and updates the message value. After deploying the code, this is how it looks on the UI. When you close the model, the message "model closed successfully" is displayed dynamically in the parent component. Now let's understand event bubbling. Event bubbling refers to propagation of events from a child element to its parent elements. In LWC, there are two event propagation properties. One is bubble and one is composed. First, let's understand about bubbles. Bubble is nothing but it is a Boolean value that indicates whether the event can bubble up through a DOM. Here the default value is false. Composed is nothing but a Boolean value that indicates whether the event can pass through the shadow DOM boundary. The default value is false. To simplify the explanation, event bubbling means the event flow from the bottom, which is child element, to the top, which is parent element. If you observe this image, if an action occurs on P3, the child element, the event will bubble up and the parent element P2 and P1 can also react to it. In my example, I have added an event listener to the model container. When the model is closed, the event bubbles up and triggers an alert message. In the child component, I have created a custom event with bubbles set to true. Under the custom event, I have added a handler for bubbling event. This displays an alert with a message. Here's how it looks on the UI. That's it for this video. In this video, we have learnt about child to parent communication in LWC, role of custom events, how to pass data from child to parent, and how event bubbling works. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.